I think Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni must have been playing some Dark Souls or maybe some Elden Ring when they came up with Chapter 18 of The Mandalorian. The Mines of Mandalore. Not only does that sound like a location in a From Software game, the whole episode plays out like an adventure through the decaying lands of Lordran. The subterranean ruins of this dead planet may as well be Blight Town or Boletaria. Japanese game developer From Software's games deal with the husks of ancient civilizations and the dying embers left behind after the toppling of gods and man. We arrive, undead wanderers, hollowed or ashen, cursed yet destined for greatness, to a world brought low by some calamity or another. Strange creatures lurk in the long, dark corridors of Latria and in the toppled towers of Limegrave. Terrifying monsters and ancient dragons plumb the depths of deep caverns and poisonous lakes. At any moment, snarling beasts might leap from the shadows and you armored knight must fight for your life, sword and board, tooth and nail. When Mandu, Pedro Pascal, and Baby Yoda arrive on the Mandalore, its surface has been blasted beyond recognition. It used to be green, Din tells his son. Hey, if Bo-Katan, Katie Sackhoff, can refer to Mandu as Grogu's dad, then we may as well refer to him as Mando's son. This is the premise of basically every Souls game. A once great kingdom has fallen and we must explore what's left behind. The shattered palaces of Aner Londo, the fetid sewers of Yahar-Nam, the sweeping vistas of the lands between, apocalyptic and forlorn. So Mandu and Grogu journey into the depths of this ruined city. Mandu follows the droid they purchased from the irascible mechanic Peli Motto, Amy Sedaris, on Tatooine when its signal goes out. The droid is R5-D4, the same droid that Luke's uncle tried to purchase in A New Hope before it short-circuited and he took R2-D2 instead. When he gets to the edge of the cavernous city, Mandu is ambushed by beast-like creatures straight out of Bloodborne. He manages to fend them off thanks to his dark saber, which he has not learned to use very well, I might add, and Beskar steel armor, but these are only mooks. Easily dispatched by a relatively seasoned warrior like Din Djarin. The real boss fight comes later, past the fog gate, when Mandu examines a discarded Mandalorian helmet he finds, not realizing that this treasure chest is actually a mimic crossed with a finger creeper. A huge spider-like droid erupts from the ground, engulfing Mandu, and rushing off with him down the dark tunnels. Grogu follows in his hover stroller, clearly terrified. The massive droid stops in a chamber of sorts and then transforms. A smaller droid emerges from the giant droid and we realize that both are being powered by a small alien in this second droid's helmet. Later, the helmet will detach from the medium droid for the creature's third form. The creature has Mandu locked in what appears to be almost a roasting spit net cage. It's very alien. When Grogu tries to free him, the alien is alerted and Mandu tells Baby Yoda to go get Bo-Katan at her castle on a nearby planet. Grogu flees, barely escaping some winged enemies in the Mandalorian Berg, and shows R5-D4 the planet he needs to get to on the navigation screen Mandu was showing him earlier. The droid gets them to Bo-Katan, who immediately realizes something is wrong.